Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I like to do is to hold each deck up to the camera for you to see if it's resonating with you. Starting with deck number 1. Could your story or message be here in deck number 1? Okay. Or is it in deck number 2? Is your story or message here in deck number 2? Or how about 3? Is your story or message here in deck number 3? All right, so hope you have made your selection, starting with deck number 1. We have the Page of Coins. We have the Nine of Wands, the Empress. We have Justice. We have the King of Cups. Overall energy, we have the Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, and Strength. All right, so overall energy, something may be going on with some people around you. It seems like either you are holding back or not really speaking about how you feel, or you are, I don't know, I feel like there's some level of control going on. It also could be that you feel controlled, or somebody's trying to exercise their strength around you. You also may be dealing with strong personalities and needing to be strong enough to deal with certain type of personalities that are around you. Something also could be going on with a Leo, air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But I also see Earth, so Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I'm also feeling like there are several people around you that are, in a sense, like, I don't know why they're watching you. I don't know if these are supervisors. I don't know if these are some people that are just taking notes, taking mental notes. I just feel like this is some sort of observance going on. I feel too like you're needing to trust your intuition in regards to some sort of decisions that you're needing to make. You also may be keeping distance because you don't fully trust the people around you, or you don't fully trust a love interest. So it's something that you are just observing right now. You're like, let me keep an eye on this person. I don't know how I feel about them just yet. So I feel like maybe you're trying to feel out someone's personality or their motives, or you're trying to see what their intentions are. I feel too like spiritually, there may be some sort of gifts that you're learning about, or you are coming to understand something about yourself. Also could be a talent that you have, something that I feel like something is new and you're just like learning about it, learning how to develop something that you're able to do. You're like, how can I enhance this? How can I develop, or how can I make something better? You also may be trying to figure out how to increase your income. You may be learning about investments. In regards to your love life, it's possible that you've got several love interests that are wanting to approach you. I do feel that, maybe there's someone dealing with trust issues or insecurities. If this is about you being approached, I feel like the people that you're attracting are insecure for whatever reason. They don't believe in themselves, or they feel like they're lacking, or they have you on some sort of pedestal. If this is something that you're needing to do, is something's going on where I feel like you've been hurt before, and so you don't really trust the people that are coming at you. So, you're questioning people's motives, or you're suspicious of people's gestures towards you. You're like, I don't know, what do they want? Like, was that sincere? Where are they coming from? I just kind of feel like you're not really trusting certain people or personalities around you, because you may have gotten hurt before, and you are possibly also still holding on to those emotional scars. But I feel this is always talking about overcoming that. Like, don't be afraid to, do whatever it is that you're wanting to do. Especially too, if this is about achieving some sort of goal or pursuing somebody or something that you want, you've got to overcome your fears. You've got to stop doubting. Now, also, if you are feeling doubtful about something that you want to do, or if you feel doubtful about your gifts, your appearance, anything, there could be people around you that are manipulative and saying things that could put doubt into your mind. I almost want to say something is a phase or a test for you, and you can overcome this. I don't know, I feel like there are some sort of insecurities in regards to your physical appearance. Like, you're not really believing in yourself. I don't know, maybe you don't like your hair, you don't like your weight, whether you feel like you're too heavy or too small. Maybe you want more curves or more muscles. Like, something about your physical appearance, I feel like you are not confident in, and I feel like you're needing to overcome that. I do feel like you are needing to be your biggest fan as well. Now, also, career-wise, you may want to go into some sort of creative field, or something that you're passionate about. Something that is like culinary arts, creative arts. It's some sort of arts, and I feel that you aren't believing in yourself. Yeah. I feel like you need to have more confidence in your artwork or your performance or something. Somebody also maybe wants to be a model, and it's just like, well, how am I going to get into that? Or what if I don't have what it takes? What if I don't look unique enough? I just kind of feel like you've got to get out of your head about those things. I also feel like someone is very attractive. I feel like it's you. I feel like you're coming off as very attractive, but you don't believe it. There may be something unusual about your appearance that people are drawn to. Like, maybe you have what is that condition? Villalagro, or I hope I'm saying that right. Or maybe you have, you know, just something going on with yourself that you feel is unusual. Someone could be albino and, you know, just doubting their appearance. But I feel like, you know, you are needing to embrace your appearance and what you were blessed with. Something you're trying to manifest will come into fruition. I see you receiving material gains. So, or things that give you comfort or like a form of luxury. So I feel like you might receive like clothes, or maybe you're going to manifest, that's on a mundane level, clothes, but more so like a house or a car, like something kind of big. Yeah, I feel like you are going to manifest that. I also see you going under some sort of contract with something that you're wanting to do. Something in regards to, again, creativity in the art world, creative arts, creative performance. I see you being asked for your work or making some sort of agreement with your work. Business wise, even if it's not creative, I feel that you're going into business, being an entrepreneur. If this is your first time, you might be getting some clients, and maybe you're learning as you go, in a sense. I was also getting something about either what do you call it, home decorating or fashion design as well. Matter of fact, I don't know if this message is for anyone, but I had a dream about a fashion designer who was designing like these amazing like jackets. And the thing is that the name I heard in a dream, or that I was referring to them by, is an actual name of someone on TV, but they're a culinary, what do you call it? Culinary celebrity. But the name was Kasuji. I know it's Japanese. And yeah, Katsuji. And but that is there, like I said, in real life, that's the name of a culinary celebrity, but in the dream it was something about a designer. So I don't know if, you know, that is a message for anyone, but just in case, I'm putting that out there. Romantically, I feel like someone wants to share their love with you or open up to you. Yeah. Whatever emotions that someone has been hiding or holding back, I feel like they're wanting to let their guards down and open up to you. Someone may have been observing you to see if you could be trusted, or vice versa. Now, you may have had to set boundaries with deceptive people around you. You also may need to cut out anyone who is trying to do harm to you, or people who are lying to you. I feel like you're needing to cut those people out of your life. Yeah, I'm just getting, again, something about you cutting people loose. Again, I'm getting you setting boundaries and also maybe confronting certain individuals. It's like you're having to stand up for yourself. You also may be protected. People also could be protecting you, whether they are literal people or spirit guides, angels. But I also get the energy of being protected. Something could be going on too where an earth sign and an air sign are going their separate ways. I feel like you are needing to ignore something that somebody is saying. And it also looks like someone is giving up, like someone is tired of waiting. You also may feel like you wasted time, or you don't want to waste any more time and energy on a situation. You could have been afraid to let someone go because you thought that they were coming back. But for some of you, I feel like you're just like wanting to let go and wanting to receive, you know, the type of person that you deserve, or someone who sees your worth. Something's going on with the water sign. I feel like there's a water sign that may reach out to you about something. Doesn't have to be romantic, but I feel like they're reaching out to you, but then they disappear again. Someone is also battling demons. Your soulmate may be battling some inner demons. I feel like someone may be dealing with depression, anxiety, severe social anxiety. Yeah. I feel that someone also may be trying to justify why they did what they did or said what they said. There may be an apology being offered at some point. Definitely could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I feel like you are restoring peace to your life. You may have had to cut out petty people, negative energies, people who weren't supportive. People who disappointed you. Yeah. I feel like peace is being restored in your life though, but you know, you had to have courage to walk away from something that was hurting you. Even if it was like some sort of job, if this is about a job, I feel like you had to walk away from it. You're like, this isn't for me, you know. Okay, there's something going on with a water sign that either you can't stop thinking about them or they can't stop thinking about you. Someone also is feeling helpless in a sense, or like they can't do things on their own, or they need people to do certain things for them. If this is about being approached in a love situation, I feel like someone is very shy and just doubts themselves. They don't have enough courage. I feel like someone is also sabotaging themselves, or I don't know the intentions of a water sign. Something about their intentions are coming off deceptive, or like they're hiding something. They're covering something up, or they're not telling you the full story. I feel like you're needing to really listen to your intuition. Stop overthinking something. A coworker also maybe stealing taking credit for your work. Somebody I feel like is taking credit for your work. That is also bad in the creative field, since I was picking up on so many creative energies. I just kind of feel that people have been stealing your ideas or taking credit for something that you thought of or started working on. I feel like you also may need to confront this energy or set boundaries with them. Even if you confront this person, though, I feel like they're going to constantly pretend to be a victim, or in their mind they're the victim, or you are hurting them in a sense. Yeah. All right, so those are the messages that I have for now for that deck. Let's go ahead and go into deck number 2. We have the 7 of Cups, 2 of Swords, Queen of Wands, the High Priestess, Queen of Pentacles, oh my goodness, King of Wands, the High, well, not the High Priest, Hierophant, well, yeah, he's a High Priest, and the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so let me stop this. I keep getting a call. I will be right back. Okay, so I couldn't remember if I had showed all the cards. I think I did. So, with the overall energy being a King of Wands, something is going on where you may be taking on some more of a responsibility. It could be responsibility in relationships as far as like a commitment. It could be in business. Maybe you're getting promoted, which would require you to take on more responsibility, but also maybe making more money. I do feel that you're being considered for a higher position or a promotion. Spiritually, I feel that you are raising in ranks. You're going to a higher level, which also requires more responsibilities. Being responsible for like the knowledge that you have. There may be certain people coming to you for advice, or you may be at some point needing to go get advice. I'm also getting something about education or school, like it's getting expensive. I feel like maybe someone is starting to wonder if they should remain in school or do something else. In regards to your health, I feel like something may be going on with you, and you may have gone to the doctor and are about to get some sort of results. Now, somebody's results seem to be inconclusive. So I feel like something is not found. But I also feel like something is hereditary, or it's in the genes. Something's in the genes. Something also may be going on where you're going to be proposed with like a set of regulations, and you may need to step back and see if you're willing to move forward with some sort of regulations in place. Yeah. In love, somebody, I see an affair, just flat out. I see an affair. It may not be your life, though. It could be that you're aware of some sort of affair, especially with a family member or like your in-laws, like you know they're having an affair. Or maybe there's something in regards to your family, something about your family's reputation could be on a line, or someone has been putting up some sort of persona to the public, but behind the scenes something else is going on in regards to a relationship. This can even be globally, or something that's going on with politics and or celebrities. Something about their relationship is a facade, or there's just something else going on behind closed doors. Something involving a Taurus, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, maybe Capricorn or Virgo as well. On a flip side, if it is not an affair, then I see a secret relationship, secret marriage. I'm not sure why somebody would want to keep their marriage a secret. It could be because someone does not fit in with the family's standards. Yeah, it could be something going on where this person is completely different, or you are completely different than what is acceptable. I feel like someone has been more wanting to please, the masses, or wanting to please society rather than pleasing themselves or doing what they feel is right. Someone is more concerned with appearances and public opinions. Now, for some of you, you also may be under surveillance. I don't know if you work at a place where there's, you know, security cameras, or you hold some sort of position that requires you to be under surveillance. But yeah, you definitely could be under surveillance. There's something going on too where I feel like you're needing clarity. You're questioning things. You're having some sort of doubts, or there's some sort of confusion going on with you. And I feel like you're needing answers. You also may be dealing with something in secret, like you have not told other people, or maybe you've told people that are close to you or people that you trust, but you know, there are still certain things that you have not revealed to others. Someone is needing to make a decision but doesn't want to make an emotional decision, which is good. I do feel like if there's something that you need to make a decision about, don't make it while you're emotional. Like, don't break up when your emotions are clouded. Don't quit your job while your emotions are clouded. Like, wait and get some clarity and understand why you're doing what you are saying that you're going to do. Like, just make sure you understand it with yourself and that you're at peace with your decision with yourself before you actually go through with it. I feel too like something may have been revealed to you in a dream. Yeah, I'm not sure what it was, but I feel like it was involving an earth sign and a fire sign. You also may feel the need to protect your emotions or protect your energy. Those of you that have any type of psychic abilities, I feel like things are being revealed to you. This definitely looks like a spiritual initiation, a possibility of a spiritual union that can take place as well. I feel like maybe one person is intuitive while the other person is more book smart or knowledgeable. This person can teach you about the things, like their knowledge has come from books and other people, and they learn how it works. These people are just straight intuitive, and their answers are correct as well, even if they haven't done research like this person. It's just that their knowledge comes from within. They just don't know how to access it. However, this person can teach this person how to access that information. I also feel like this person also gets their information from this source. Like, this is kind of like source energy, but then is printed in book form. So I hope that makes sense. But yeah, I'm getting something about like a spiritual union taking place, and the both of you have like these spiritual gifts that can help other people. Yeah, you also have like a lot of people, those of you that pick, I don't know if you, I know most of you be saying that you watch all of them. But I get the same energy in this deck about like several people being in your life that are influential or watching you. It's something significant about, you know, the people that you're interacting with. So just kind of listen to your intuition and pay attention to what you feel when these people are around you, or when you are interacting with these people. How do you feel when you're interacting with the fire sign? How do you feel when you're interacting with an earth sign? because I feel like, you know, something's going on where you are needing to clear up some sort of confusion, or you need to figure out, you know, what this secret is that this secret, or what these messages are you've been receiving in your dreams. Like something's going on. I feel like somebody doesn't know what they want. I'm getting the energy of being some energy of detachment and wanting to be liberated. I'm also getting the energy of someone who is like giving up or has run out of patience. I feel like someone has been putting things into perspective and maybe has decided that something isn't worth it, and so they're letting go. If you were confused about your love situation, like whether you should stay or you should go, it seems like you're leaning more towards leaving and focusing on yourself, because this person either does not recognize your worth, or they've been disappointing you, or they keep putting you on hold, or the relationship on hold, or they won't introduce you to their family. Maybe you have a secret admirer who never comes forward. So you're just like, I'm tired of this. And you're maybe wanting to let go and detach. Something's going on where either you are not trusting people who are too secretive or mysterious, or these people don't trust you. Also, if there is some sort of decision that you're needing to make and you feel like you're being rushed, it's like you're like, I don't want to make this decision yet. Like there's some sort of resistance coming from you. There's also an unhealthy energy around you that you're trying to block. I also feel like you may not want someone to read you. And so your energy or your information is really restrictive. Especially if you feel, and I've mentioned this before, like people as a reader, you know, sometimes people just try to read you and maybe you're not comfortable with that. And I do feel like you should protect your energy because something is coming off as invasive. And it could be that someone is, especially if you feel yourself feeling drained, someone could be doing tons of readings on you to the point where it's like excessive, and you know, you can feel it. I'm seeing something about something's being embedded in music. Now from a metaphysical standpoint and spiritual, I'm seeing maybe someone is finding out about something that's embedded in the music. It could be frequencies, it could be lyrics, spells, but there's something, someone is ordering, something is coming from a higher up, or someone that holds a high position. They're ordering this to be put in music. Someone also may not agree to that, or it doesn't sit right with them. Especially if you're like new in a business and I don't know, like you're just now getting to a certain level. It may be something going on where it's like, okay, now you have to do this if you want to go further. Or now you're required to do this, and maybe you're like questioning, like, I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if, it's kind of like having to ask yourself, you know, where do you cross the line? At what point do you, you know, set some boundaries about in regards to your, I guess, your moral beliefs, even if you're not like religious, like what morally doesn't sit right with you. Okay, I kind of feel like someone is locating you. Again, I'm getting the energy of like mirror magic. It's kind of like someone is looking through a portal, maybe like even like a crystal ball. Someone is using some form of divination to locate where you are. Sometimes you might feel stuck or trapped, or feel like some sort of heavy pressure. There are possibilities of spiritual attacks, especially if you feel like you don't know where some energy is coming from. Now, on a positive side, I feel like someone is secretly asking for forgiveness or trying to apologize. I don't know, it's kind of like, you know, just receiving some flowers that say, I'm sorry. And you're like, who sent these? Maybe someone is trying to send you a song with a message in it, a hidden message. They want you to look further into whatever it is that they're sending you. Yeah. So if someone sends you a private message, I feel like they're wanting you to look further, read between the lines of whatever it is that they sent you. It's kind of like a riddle. I don't know if, you know, you have the patience for that. Sometimes the high priestess does talk about having patience as well, though. So you know, that's up to you. I feel like there's some weird love triangle. Or it's like you're torn between these two people. There's somebody that you're connecting with. And I feel like you're trying to make some sort of decision with them. You can't seem to decide. Both people have the potential to make you happy. The only thing I don't like is that I feel like there's still hidden information or indirect communication. Someone who comes off insecure, shy, overthinking things. Someone is more concerned about what their family thinks rather than what they feel. Yeah, I feel like someone has wasted a lot of time trying to please their family and not themselves. Your money or your finances are hard to read at this time. It's like, I feel like either someone is earning money in secret ways or not, talking about how they're earning their money, or you're trying to manifest money. I see you having money but losing it, or having money but it still doesn't feel like enough. I feel like you also might be concerned about your finances and considering like investments too. All right, so let's see what messages there are in deck number 3. We have the 4 of Cups, the World, 3 of Swords, 8 of Coins, or is that 3? That 3 of Coins. The Devil. Overall energy, the 10 of Coins, the 5 of Cups, and the 3 of Wands. Okay, so the overall energy is maybe dealing with what gives you security, whether it's literal money, whether it's family support, status, whether or not your partner is fulfilling your desires. So I feel like everything is maybe focused on security. Also, things dealing with like material wealth, manifestations, things that are, within reach. Okay, so I feel like someone has a lot of finances or has like that picture perfect life, but emotionally is going through something or sad, or feeling hopeless in a sense. I feel that there's been some waiting and anticipation, and then, feeling like it's not happening and losing faith. I do feel that you're going to have confirmation of something or get whatever response that you needed to give you a sense of security. I'm also getting, though, that you're blocking people emotionally, literally blocking people on social media, or deciding to shut down social media pages. I feel like you're just like bored with the way things have been, or you're tired and you're just ready to move on. So I feel like you're moving on and making some sort of changes. There'll probably be some sort of significant change going into Capricorn season. I feel like you're ready to let go of any type of burdens that have been holding you back, whether it's family members, a job that you're tired of, a dead-end relationship. I just feel like you're ready to move on. Some of you are literally moving or relocating and packing up all your things. But there's definitely some sort of ending. I feel like you've reached your limit and you feel like there's nothing else for you to do here. There's nothing else for you to do at this job. There's nothing else for you to do with this relationship. Like something's run its course and it's time to move on or let it go. It's still painful. The other thing I'm getting is that let's say your relationship is fine and healthy and you're not going through a breakup. Then your partner maybe travels for a living, or you do, because it's still some sort of pain of separation and someone like going far away. I feel like it's time for you to start a new project or finish where you left off with something. Something is going to keep you busy or preoccupied. Also, whatever sadness you've been going through, I feel like you're going to somehow incorporate that into your work, especially like if you're an artist or a writer. I feel like you're going to be able to put your pain into your work. If this is just a regular 9-to-5 job, then working is therapeutic for you. So it's like you're glad to be going into work so that you don't have to think about the things that you had to let go of or the things that didn't work out in your past. And you're like, let me just focus on my new future, you know, or focus on the present, focus on the future. I do feel that you're starting a new life for yourself in some way. Something is leading to a new beginning, but not, of course, without letting go and maybe experiencing a little bit of pain. I'm feeling like something had to be tore down to be rebuilt. Now, you might be just doing some sort of repairs around the house, or maybe you started something at work and you had to like get rid of it and start over. But I'm also feeling like you end up feeling trapped in your position or your situation. Like, even if you were only working part-time, something about this job drains a lot of your energy or feels like you signed your life away or your freedom away. You're like, man, like, I know I only work 20 hours a week, but this is draining. This is a lot. So I feel like something's going on where you just feel like maybe you're being taken advantage of. So with that, I'll say that, yeah, you do need to set boundaries. And I told you guys, whenever I see the devil anyway, I feel like that's telling you need to set boundaries because something is about to try and run you over or push you over. And they're always going to see how far they can get away with something. You know, you might tell somebody, even if you gave someone a set of rules, like, hey, you can live here, but I like my lights out and all the electricity out at 10 o'clock. And, you know, no going into the refrigerator, and you can't have more than a cup of juice. And, you know, you like lay out all your laws and they're like, okay. And then, you know, the next thing you know, you're coming downstairs and it's 10:30. The lights are on. Just turning out the lights. You let it slide that one time. The next night it's 11 o'clock. Just about, I'm like, no, last night you said that 30 minutes ago. Like, somebody's going to keep doing it. And then they'll be like, oh, you're right. I'm sorry. And then they'll follow your rules and then they'll break them again. So I feel like you're dealing with a very rebellious spirit and a very heavy energy. It's a hard energy to manage or tame. Something also is indicating, though, that this is a learning experience. And I still feel like the devil is a manifestation of something that could be going on within. Let's say there's a lot of people around you that are sad or depressed or worried. And you're like, what's wrong with these people? like there may be something going on within you that is also concerned or worried, or maybe not even that. Maybe you feel fine, but health wise there's something going on within you and it's crying out. And then the next thing you know, you're like, oh my God, I found out my blood pressure was high. Oh my God, I found out I had diabetes. You know, it's like something's going on where if you feel fine emotionally, but other people around you are not, it could be that something is off within your body. Definitely not the best card health wise. You know, it's an excess of something going on. It's a heavy buildup of something going on. Even if not to get you all scary, maybe you got plaque, time to go to the dentist, you know, and get them to use their little machine to get it off for you, you know. So something's going on where there are indications of something being imbalanced in your life. You also may have been very focused on mundane or material things too much. You know, and it could be spiritual, but because I'm getting more, what do you call it, material type cards, it could be more so material things that you're too focused on, or too focused on surface things and need to balance out your spiritual path. Like even being on social media too much. Maybe it's like something about that. You're like, okay, maybe I do need to take like a little 30-day break from, you know, social media. Like something's going on where I feel like you do need to get balance. Whatever you can do to restore balance. And these are just suggestions. You don't have to do these things. Maybe you just simply need to meditate. You can continue the lifestyle that you're doing, but you need to add some meditation into your life. You know, so just anything to get to restore balance, because something is coming off as imbalanced. I also feel that there could be some sort of toxic energy around you. And sometimes you have learned your lesson, but the toxic energy is still lingering. Part of that lesson then may be just to continue to set boundaries with them and don't let that energy come back into your life. I know the only example I can give of that is the time where I was dealing with someone really toxic, and I felt like I understood the lesson while, you know, after the relationship was over. I was like, I learned my lesson, never going back, blah, blah, blah. But the person was still like in my phone, like every other day. And I was constantly sending them to voicemail, blocking them. But the minute I take them off block, they were calling. And then something was like, why don't you just hear them out? Let them vent. And I did. And eventually, you know, it was like, that was all they needed for a while. But it did take a long time for that person to get whatever it was out of their system so that they would stop calling all the time. I feel like people have broken your trust. Could be love interests, family, co-workers, but I feel like people have broken your trust. Something has made you want to be alone, or just completely closed off to protect your space. And you may have found out that you're happiest when you're away from everybody. Maybe you feel like you have to do something extreme to get away from energy vampires, parasites. Let's say, for instance, your family have been very parasitic, and you felt like, you know what? If I moved away, they can't show up at my house every day like this. and you end up moving someplace far away just to have some peace, just so that they can stop showing up at your doorstep every day. I feel like someone's going to start working out again or going to the gym. For some of you, this is about somebody wanting to give you security, but I feel like you don't trust this person. I feel like you've been at odds with somebody, or there's been some sort of fighting, or just that energy where two people are being hostile toward each other and not talking, but that energy is still there. I feel like somebody is ready to stop all of that. They're like, I don't want to fight anymore. But I also feel like someone that you looked up to or envisioned yourself with, like you might be moving on from that and feeling like that was just a dream or, you know, wishful thinking. You also may be seeing 33s or 333s for some sort of confirmation. I'm also feeling like someone has been hurting you for revenge or for payback because you hurt them. Or somebody has been sabotaging a relationship. I'm feeling like something could have been prevented. Something could have been prevented. Someone could have shared something with you long time ago and prevented something. Something could have been prevented long time ago. I don't know what this is exactly. I do see a reconciliation. I do see someone has been very prideful. I feel like someone made a mistake and have not been wanting to admit that for the longest. And then they might approach you and tell you that they made a mistake, but it's like you could have said that a while ago. So the Three of Coins is indicating that you're going to move on from a difficult situation that you were in. And things are going to start to get better or easier for you. I feel like certain things had to happen in your life to get you on a certain path, or to inspire you, or to get you to see things with a different set of eyes. You may have had to walk in someone else's shoes to understand where they were coming from. But I feel like the things that you had to go through were for a reason. And I see healing on the way, whether this is physical, mental, spiritual. I see something being corrected, like a relationship being corrected and repaired, whether it's romantic, friendship, or family relationship, is being repaired. Somebody is having some sort of realization. They're like, I see it now. I didn't see it before, but I can see it now. Whatever path that you're headed on is leading you towards success. And I also see you giving up bad habits. Again, I'm getting setting boundaries and confronting your fears or overcoming emotional traumas, insecurities. I'm getting that you're needing to confront this energy because it's going to help you some type of way. If it's not necessarily dealing with anybody, it's still indicating that you may be battling demons, personal demons. You also may be putting restrictions on yourself. Yeah. So something's going on where I do feel like Spirit is trying to get your attention. Something is only going to get worse if you ignore it. What is this? Some of you may feel burdened by your family or feel like you are the scapegoat or you are having to pick up everyone else's slack. I mean, you just have to tell people no sometimes, or tell people what they need to do, put people in their place. Something may be teaching you how to stand up for yourself or how to be strong. Okay, so now this is also reiterating shadow work. Something's indicating that you need to do shadow work. If you enter a relationship, this is how you're going to do it. This is how you discover parts of yourself that need healing that you didn't know need healing. Things are being brought to your attention. If this is some sort of job that feels so karmic, it's still something there. It's still a reason why you're there for now. Something is just kind of building your character. It's a lesson. Now also, of course, because you're in the middle of something, you might not understand it to be that way, but one day you'll look back and say, now I get it. Now I understand why I had to struggle. Now I understand why something was so difficult. And then I feel like you're going to be freed from that burden or the toxins or the things that made a relationship toxic are being cleared. Yeah, something's definitely like being purification, but through fire. This is like something had to go through a burning. And it is kind of like a personal hell in a sense, because it's like something's burning away. Yeah. Also, if someone's family has been preventing you from having a healthy relationship, then finally somebody is standing up to their family, whether it's you that had to do it or your love interest had to stand up to theirs. But I feel like someone had to finally stand up to their family. All right, so yeah, that's basically all the messages that I have for you guys today. Hopefully some things have resonated, but feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.